Yeah, I just finished reading a book titled Purple Fish. Now, I don't have time to go into the definition of purple fish, but it was fascinating to me. It was written by Pastor Mark Wilson, who pastors a church in Hayward, Wisconsin. A few years back, I had an opportunity to speak there, talk about fishing and share my faith. And I've never read a book quite like this. It's his life story and many of the experiences that he had as someone that's been called into the ministry full time. And he talked really sincerely from his heart. He shared some of the good, the bad, and the ugly experiences. And one of them that I thought was quite humorous, actually, and I'd like to share that with you. He titled this one, The Barefoot Wedding. One July Saturday, I conducted an outdoor wedding on the shore of Beaver Lake. It was a pretty rough crowd, and they didn't seem too spiritually minded. Just before the ceremony, the bride spoke up, motioning to the wedding party. This is a barefoot wedding, so I want you guys to remove your shoes. How about me? I wondered. Can I join you? Oh, no, Pastor, she replied. I didn't mean you had to take off your shoes, but would it be okay if I was barefoot with you? Really? You would do that for me? Of course, I said. Sounds like fun. I never imagined a man at the cloth would take off his shoes for a wedding, the bride said. And I have never done it that way before, but there's a first time for everything. So I slipped off my shoes and performed the wedding in a suit and bare feet. I felt silly, especially when they snapped pictures, but was glad to be part of it anyway. In fact, my shoe removal brought immediately acceptance into their inner circle. Then it dawned on me, this was holy ground like Moses experienced when he took off his shoes. After signing the marriage license, I put my loafers back on and headed toward the car. Two of the groomsmen stood near a tree, guzzling beer. As I passed, one shouted, "Hey, preacher, I think it was pretty cool what you did." Then, lowering his voice, he continued, "When you say your prayers tonight, would you remember me? I sure will." He nodded, gulped back a tear, smiled big, and raised his Budweiser toward me in a salute. I smiled, nodded, and raised my Bible in return. I thought that was pretty cool and I wanted to share it with you. That was one of the fun reads, but it was a real blessing to me. Purple Fish. Ever got an opportunity to pick it up and read it? I think you'll enjoy it. Hey, from all of us here at The Edge, you have a good, safe fishing season. We'll see you on the water. Hey, I want to take a moment to thank you for watching. And if you really like what you see, we got a whole lot more. So check us out at any one of these online outlets.